Hello. I'm snacking on because I'm starving. I'm hungry. Walmart just angered me. So I'm going to give it a few minutes to get people to get here. Eat my little cookie. Let people get through whatever commercials they have to watch. I almost just dropped my Misfit cup. That would have been bad. I don't know if you have to watch commercials since I'm not monetized. I don't think it matters. I think they still show commercials for everything. Let me get myself pulled out of here too. I am definitely not happy with Walmart right now. I shouldn't be going to Walmart anyway. I know it's a bad place. And I was going to change the thumbnail and put the picture up of the Funko Pop I was trying to buy, but it's on my other phone. My Reese cup has pretzels in it. So, if you saw any of my test streams, dude's muffler or something's on the ground. If you guys saw any of my test streams, you'll have seen that there was some Spider-Man Funko at Walmart on the shelf. Most of the boxes were damaged. But I managed to find a black and gold Spider-Man. That was not damaged. In fact, it was in pristine condition, which when she took it away from me, the way she handled it probably is not any longer in pristine condition. But it did not ring up in the computer at the register. No, hang on to the roof. Welcome, Glenn. Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. But anyway, the Funko Pop did not ring up in the register. So she comes over to scan it and says it's not in her system, so I can't buy it. I'm like, your computer issues are not my... I started out being nice. Well, you have a whole thing full of them back there for sale. I was like, well, if it won't ring up in the computer, we can't sell it. And I'm just like, your computer issues are not my problem. You have something on the shelf for sale, marked at a specific price. You have to sell it by that price. And I'm pretty sure that there was a federal law passed several years ago when Kmart used to do this to people all the time. Because I used to have to bring it up at Kmart a lot before Kmart went under. But the Walmart by my house has a bad problem with this, among other things. So I don't go there anymore. I pass the Walmart by my house to come to this Walmart. But and then they sit there and tell me that a third-party company puts them on the shelf and is supposed to put them in the system, and they didn't do their job. I'm like, it's on your shelf for sale in your store. Things like this make me mad because I know I'm not going to be able to find it again. Not damaged, apparently. Maybe Amazon will have it. I'll have to check. Because I don't think it was I hope it wasn't an exclusive, because I'm not going to be buying anything from there ever again. And then they want to sit there and blame a third party. The third party puts them on the shelf. I don't understand that, because I've never seen a third party loading a shelf with anything in Walmart. I only see Walmart associates loading the shelf, except for bread. And actually, even that today, it was a Walmart guy loading bread. I think the soda people do their own loading, but still, it's in your store for sale. You're responsible for selling it. So I'm not amused by this. They got my hackles up, especially considering I'm hangry. No, they didn't tell me it was they wouldn't sell it to me at all. They actually physically took it away from me. She picked it up and put it in her arms with a bunch of other stuff, so I don't even think the box is undamaged anymore. I went to customer service, and she was like, nope, blah, 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 blah. She wasn't even nice about it. And then on the way out, I asked the lady outside to see the manager, and he gives me the same line. It's Walmart policy, if it doesn't ring up, then we won't sell it. And I said, you do realize that if you put something on the shelf for sale, you have to sell it. It's a federal law that was passed several years ago. I'm going to have to look up this law too, to make sure it's still in the books. Because I remember it being passed when Kmart was doing their mispricing. It would be marked at one price, and ring up as another. And Walmart's good at that too. If it's marked at a certain price, they won't change the price at the register. That's the price it is. They've been getting bad, like Kmart was, and it's just something that's gotta stop. Hey Kay, welcome. So that was my rant for the day. It was a black and gold Spider-Man. It's up in I'll post a picture of it. It's on my Twitter, actually. I posted it on Twitter and tagged Walmart and Funko, because I'm not gonna let it go. And it's also in my streams from when I was testing the 11 and 13 Focus. Do I have time to deal with this? No. Am I going to make time to deal with this? Yes, to a point. I'll probably forget about it in a couple days because I don't want to deal with it anymore. And I know Walmart doesn't care if I don't shop there anymore. I know they don't. Funko may not even care that I couldn't buy their product, that it's out on the shelf and Walmart's refusing to sell it. I don't know. There's only one way to find out, though, and I will definitely be finding out. I don't care who puts it on the shelf. Your politics or bureaucracy and your computer problems are not my problem. You put something on the shelf for sale, I want to buy it. Very simple. It's even got a price marked right there. So it's not like you can't just add the price to it. Well, I actually, Glenn, I have a picture on my phone because I took a picture and I posted it on Twitter of the Funko Pop and how much it is. There's a red one, a black one, and a Doctor Strange one. And unfortunately, the red one and the Doctor Strange ones, the boxes were all damaged. I mean, bad damaged. And all of the other black and gold Spider-Mans, except for the one that I got, their boxes were very damaged too. And when I told her, I said, there's a whole bunch of them back there on the shelf. And she's like, well, that can't be true because if they're not in the system, they're not supposed to be on the shelf for sale. So I know there's not any more back there. And I'm like, okay, we'll see about that. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, should I be spending my money on Spider-Man Funko right now? No, but he was really pretty with the black and the gold. But I guess he will not be coming home with me. So what is everyone else up to today since I've been on my little rant? The reason I did the test is because I noticed that when people, like Does Our Dream, when they stream in the stores with the iPhone 11, it gets blurry. And I think the reason it gets blurry is because you have to stop and let it focus on something every now and then to reset itself, the focus. And I've noticed that on a lot of streams that I think are with the iPhone 11. And I believe that this is something that Apple was addressing with the 13 Pro with the cinematic. I'm not sure. So that's why I wanted to test the two and see how they worked. I mean, there's definitely a quality with the 13. Definitely was a quality. I just looked at it for a second. I'll have to look at it on the Mac and see. Ooh, I watched this guy. I posted it on my community page. He did an 8K happily ever after video from multiple angles, like over time. Man, that was so clear. I looked at a 4K after that, and the 4K looked fuzzy. Now, there was plenty of them at the store. The people at the store don't know anything about it. The I couldn't upload the thumbnail for here because it's on my other phone and it hasn't synced yet. But I might look into doing that when I end the stream. I could see Garrett in there going on and on. Imagine if they would have told Garrett, you can't buy this Funko because it doesn't ring up in the system. But no, the way that the cashiers were behaving, they didn't understand what the Funko Pop was. And the way the other one, she just kind of yanked it and like threw it in her arms and squished it with a bunch of other stuff she had in her arms. So there's not even anything damaged, probably, or undamaged if they're probably now. They're probably all damaged. But she's sitting there telling me a third party stocks the shelves. Like, and they're supposed to put it in the system. I don't see Funko stocking the shelves with damaged Funko. I really just don't. I'm definitely going to look up that federal law and see who it is that I complain to. I know that there's the I can't remember the name of the bureau or the department that takes care of these things. Protection Agency or something. I don't remember. What in the world is that up there? Is that bumpers? That looks weird on that truck up ahead. Chris said he was driving up the interstate yesterday or the day before, the other day. I don't remember when. There was a bumper lane in the middle of the road. Somebody had just dropped off license plate and all off of their thing. Yeah, those are bumpers, I think. They're not. Yeah, bumpers. I don't know why. Can't reuse a bumper. I mean, you can, but you shouldn't ever. Was there a Funko Land up there, Glenn? Hey, Mikey, welcome. Now is the time of year that I really miss Northeast Ohio. I kind of want to be a snowbird because I really hate hot summer and I really hate cold winter. I don't mind a little bit of either, but when they drag on, I've just had enough of them. Is it up in Youngstown or is it in somewhere else? We were going to move back up there sooner rather, for sure, but then the rents went insane up there and you can't, I mean, it's still cheaper than down here, but not by enough. It's crazy times, man, crazy times. Waffle House is empty. Might be closed. The Waffle Houses here were closed. They had all closed for a while, but then they reopened a little bit in the morning, and then they were closing at 2 p.m. for the longest time. I know you guys are starting to get, I don't know about up there, but like Carnation Mall and over by Belden Village Mall and over where the old Kmart is in North Canton, they're putting in Myers. We don't have Myers down here, but I've heard a lot about them. And I saw that the haunted houses in Akron. What is this mess? The haunted houses up in Akron won some awards. The two there, the haunted schoolhouse, and there was the other one right there by it. Let's see it for a second. Boscovs? I don't know what that is. I'll have to look that up. Let me see. Everything under $30. Free shipping on orders of $49 or more. I would love to have a Myers down here because I'm not going to Walmart again. This looks kind of like a Kohl's type place. About. You can if you want. You just have to put spaces so it doesn't look like a link. Otherwise, it won't post. And I might be able to approve it. I don't know. Try. I don't want to join. I want to see the stuff behind the join. Our story. Connecticut, Delaware, Maryland, New Jersey, New York, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Rhode Island. Let's click on Ohio. Niles and St. Clairsville. Cool. But it's Boscoff? Is that how it's pronounced? Boscoffs.com? I don't know. I need to find an alternative for Walmart, though. And we don't really have any here. Target, but they're not anywhere. They're far away. And I don't like Target either. Target's got different pricing, too. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and do the go away. It's not giving me an option to mediate. If you did try, it's not giving me an option to approve or anything. I'm not. Hey, Tony. Welcome. We're discussing Ohio stores. Boscoffs or something. I don't know. I know that they're getting Meyer all over North Canton. I want Meyer down here. I want something. Why is my phone playing a video? Yeah, Cherie, I was in the electronics department and I grabbed the Funko Pop and they wouldn't sell it to me because it wouldn't ring up in the system. And I'm like, you have it on the shelf for sale, you have to sell it. And I got the price right here and they're like, no, if it won't ring up in the system, we can't sell it. I'm like, then you need to not put it out on the shelf for sale. And I know there was a federal law passed years ago when Kmart started pulling this mess before. Because they were really good about stuff being marked one price and then you go to check out and they ring it up at another price. I can't see the emojis. My phone's too small. It's not your fault. Thanks, Kay. I did, Tony. I was a major. I went from the lady at the checkout who grabbed it and squished it in her arms to the customer service desk to the lady who was extremely rude to me there. And then on the way out, I asked the greeter lady, I said, is there a way I can talk to the manager? And she brought out her team lead. I've already posted it to Twitter, but trust me, I'm going to go from there. But they're telling me that it's Walmart policy. If it doesn't ring up in the system, they can't sell it, which is ridiculous and against federal law, I believe. I'm not 100 on that. I've got to look that up. And then they're telling me that a third party stocks the shelves and they didn't put it in the system, so it's not their problem, their fault. I'm like, dude, it's your store. It's on your shelf. It's your fault. Yeah, it was stupid. I was mad. I guess I'm not getting a black and gold Spider-Man Funko Pop. Actually, I'm going to try Amazon. Let me look on Amazon right now. I've got my other phone. Amazon. Spider-Man. Funko. Black and gold. They do. For the same price as Walmart, free delivery. It says in stock soon, but that's fine. I've actually got a credit, so I can buy that now. Now he has a friend. Let me see where his friends are. I didn't take a good enough look at the Doctor Strange and this other Spider-Man to see which one it is. So let me just get this. Yeah, I don't know which one that was. Okay, so let me just get this. And then I'm going to show you his picture in a second. And I have credit, so it actually didn't even cost me anything. Ooh, it's a big bird. I don't know if you guys can see that. Oy! There he is, anyway. That's him. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to let it go, Tony. I just figured it's easier. I go home and actually I need to get home too. No, I can't afford that, Tony. That's just too much. I'll be down at Disney, but I'm not going to do the sailing. And depending on what I do, depending on if we're moved down there yet or not, is depending on how many days I'm staying on site or at Boardwalk or what have you. Did you? I want to do the Margaritaville. I definitely want to do the Margaritaville. You know, it's hot in here, and if I turn on the air conditioning, it might not be hot in here. I am going to go ahead and cut the stream off because I do need to get home. He's going to be getting up to go to work, and I need to get him off to work. So, my car is not behaving well. Oh, that's lovely. No, that was on there before. Okay. Interesting. I turned on the air conditioning. My truck started doing crazy things. Nice. Are you coming to the thing in June? The training in June? If I move in January, then I will go ahead and get my pass then. Otherwise, I'll just probably get my annual pass when I get down there in June. That way I don't have to worry about parking and all that. Hey, Dave. Welcome in. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to have to end the stream here, though. I'm so glad you guys came to join me. Yeah, I saw that. I would love to meet up with everybody. It's going to have to wait till I get down there, though. I got too much going on up here right now, too much school. I got to finish school up and get a good job. I applied for a job, a corporate job, which I'm very much interested in, but I'm not going to talk about it. I'm probably not going to get it, but it has to do with Disney indirectly. I know, Dave. What's up with that? I really do have to go, though. I have to go home and get him off to work. Look at the pretty sky. You guys as well. And thank you for coming in and listening to my rant. I'll let everybody know what happens with it. I'll do a follow-up stream. And see if it goes anywhere. It probably won't go anywhere. I mean, what are they going to do at this point? I mean, I'm not going to get anything out of it. It's just ridiculousness. You too, Mike. Have a wonderful day, everybody. I will see you later. Don't go to Walmart. Just kidding. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.